Hey, my community, my Sangha. I hope you're having an amazing day. I haven't seen you in a while. I miss y'all. It's been a crazy few days, so I have kind of woosawed. I think I hear an echo. Hey, on Schumann. Can you hear an echo on Schumann? Hey, Seven. I heard an echo, but I turned it down. So let me know I still hear it. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm not echoing. For this device. Oh, no echoes. Thank you. Hey, Synthesized, how are you? Ah, thank you. I just saw on Schumann, Arcane Soul. You said nice hat. Thank you. Hey, Subin. Yeah, I can read for you. Anna, Synthesized, do you want to read today? Or are you just here to say hey? Hey, Marie. On Schumann, would you like me to start with you? Do you want to read? Y'all go check out Arcane Soul. He rebranded his name, but he reads online as well too. An amazing soul. And I wrote y'all's names down in case y'all want to read. Just let me know. I love how you ask people to make sure they push the like when they ask for a read. That's a really good idea, Arcane Soul. Ah, playing with leaves. Oh Lord, we were outside playing with the dog fence because uh, like I mentioned to you, two of them started escaping again, so we had to go around the bottom with barbed wire so they wouldn't. Okay, I wrote your name down for sure. I don't know, on Schumann, if you're still here. Do you want to read? Okay. Yeah? Do you want me to read for you, or are you just here to say hey? Okay, yeah. I'll pray over the deck, okay? Higher power, source, thank you. Thank you for the space. I said you guide my cards and my words. Yeah, I added you. Oh, ascending. Yeah, sorry. I just get your name and synthesized mixed up. Yes, I'm writing your name down. Ascending. Um, okay. I'm gonna start with Unshin. Okay. I hope you are having an amazing day. Ah, blessed one. Okay, this is the last name I'm writing, then I'll start. Blessed one. I'm always scared I'm gonna lose a name in the chat. Okay, I got your name down. Hey Tay, how are you, sweetie? Good to see you so quick, huh? Thank you, Divine. I just asked that you guide my words for Unshuman as I'm here seeking spiritual advice and stuff. Any words for Unshuman. Thank you, Divine. Thank you so much for this space. Oh, I almost forget my camera's over here. And we have a little Wi-Fi box, but if it gets laggy, let me know. Okay. Thank you, Ascending. On Schumann, I just did a collective read. I recorded it, and the Three of Spells came out in the collective read. You'll have to see it when I post it. It's a really beautiful card, though. Right, Three of Spells. So this card invites you to become the cloaked magician, casting a new spell. Follow the movement. You can see the fire boats. Follow the movement of the fire boats. There we go. Follow the movement of the fire boats on the dark water and envision your own project gathering energy. Whatever you launch now has an excellent chance for success. So, this is the beginning of a new enterprise. Maybe it's talking about your YouTube channel. You'll have to go check out on Schumann's YouTube channel. He reads as well. Whatever you launch has an excellent chance of success. Putting your creative energy out into the world and watching to see what comes of it. A beautiful card. Then you have the lovers. On Schumann. What have you been up to? Arcane Soul. Go check out Arcane Soul. What have you been up to? Why are you getting this lover's card? Hey, Christina. Hey, Devin. Christina and Devin. I don't know. Well, let's see. You already know, being that you read tarot, Arcane Souls, exactly what the Lover's card is. This card is not about trifling romance. The lovers represent true partnership and the life choices and sacrifices that come with commitment. Though the lovers shown here are man and woman, soulmates can be, of course, of any gender combination. Love, soulmates, believe in love's destinies. Maybe it's having fun with you. And then your last one is the Council of Animals. The Council of Animals. I feel like this one's super blurry, huh? That one might be better. The Council of Animals. I have them both connected to the Wi-Fi box, so I don't know why. Maybe it's just the Wi-Fi signal so slow still, because it's not fiber optics. Unfortunately, we're not connected to fiber optics yet. When you're called before the Council of Animals, it is a sign that you're ready to face some tough truths. Epiphanies are possible. You may begin to see a new purpose for your life. At the very least, you will come to know yourself better. So this is a card of self-reflection, self-awareness, forgiveness, and enlightenment. Beautiful cards about the magic you have, about the lover that you're going to have, and of course about some self-reflection and enlightenment. Thank you, Arcane Soul, for letting me. I have to call you Arcane Soul now. I forget you changed your name. So go check out his channel. He does tarot reading as well, and he's an amazing soul. Thank you for letting me read for you. Okay, Subin, you're next. You're still here, yeah? I think you said a general read. And Christina, I added y'all. Oh, thank you, Tay. I appreciate you for coming in and saying hey. And Christina and Devin, I added you to the list. All right, 7. Okay. It was fun chit-chatting with you earlier, Tay. I was on a reading Key Fob's lives earlier, comments while he was on a live. He went live doing the dog pen, so I was in the comments and Tay was there. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Second message, you got my cards and my words for 7. 7's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. Just in his hands for 7 spiritual advice and wisdom. Thank you, Divine. I'm going to keep this one. It fell out on the bottom, and I'm going to draw 3 more, though. Thank you, Arcane. So I don't know if I already said that. All right. So the first one is the Liar. And so the Liar is a major arcana card. It could be your ego, but it's exactly what it speaks of, right? Aw, I know, right? A sister from another mother. The Liar represents danger, bondage, addiction, a separation of spirit or soul from human dealings. He is a mesmerist who can easily lull victims into believing his lies if they're not on guard. He knows everything you want, and if one approach doesn't work, he will quickly try another. You must choose to escape, for he'll never let you go on his own accord. So this could be your own ego even, Subin. If you found yourself in a negative headspace, this could be why the Liar card is coming out. And it's just Source reminding you that if you do have this energy around you, to center yourself, right? Do whatever practice you do. And that makes sense why this 4 of Challenges fell out while I was shuffling. Because the 4 of Challenges, you can see, is a blooming tree around the winter, right? And that is showing that even if we have dark times around us, we're able to pull through this, right? This card shows that there's an opportunity for you to find some peace, even if you still have challenges ahead. Determine what sanctuary would look like and feel like, and then insist on availing yourself of it. When you're in the mindset of conflict, taking a time out can often lead to greater clarity and a solution to the strife. There's nothing to be gained by pursuing the problem right now. And I know I had to do that like this last week. And Arcane Soul was the last live read I got. And even his read said to take a break. I did a couple of collective reads that said take a break. And I listened to my soul and my higher power. And look, this past week, y'all haven't seen me because I had to center myself because I was feeling the same kind of energy, Seven. Hey, Adriana. Yeah, I'm going to add your name. I do have the list going. So if you're able to stick around, I'll totally do a read for you. All right. Then you have the Seven of Vision, Seven. The Seven of Vision says the gazing bowl. I feel like this one's so blurry. Next time I won't do this one, I don't think. The gazing bowl. The gazing bowl is telling you that many futures are possible, but nothing has settled yet. This card is also an admonition against escaping into delusion. Your lack of direction may be the result of preferring fantasy to reality. If seeking divine guidance only makes you more confused, then stop asking for now. Badgering the oracle will only muddy the waters. If you ask too many questions, you'll get too many answers. So this is going back to maybe confusion, maybe where the liar's coming into play, right? Just don't act yet. Take some time to rest, Seven, okay? Because you're getting some pretty deep cards. So take some time to rest. And this is the Forge. You got two major arcana cards coming out in this read for you, sweetie. So yeah, take whatever break you need from whatever you're doing and connect with your higher self, with your spirit team, your source, whatever you believe in, right? And take a break, because what we forge in our minds and our souls is what matters, right? The forge represents the blending of elements to achieve balance. Time spent in fire must be balanced by time in water, metaphorically speaking. The blade is stressed by the flames, then blessed by the living water. Combining stressing and blessings result in strength. Okay, so balance, moderation, alchemy. You got this. You got this. Just don't let this liar get you. Okay, balance yourself and center yourself. Seven. I appreciate y'all. Like 4. Thank you, Light Blue. Yeah, y'all hit that thumbs up for me if you don't mind. It just helps promote my channel. I appreciate all of y'all. Light Blue. Thank you so much, Seven, for being here. Synthesized. If you're still here, did you want a reading or are you just coming in to support? And if I didn't say it already, y'all got to check out Synthesized Souls channel. They have music and stuff about manifestation and twin flames. Thank you, Seven. I appreciate y'all. After Synthesized, okay. Do you want a general read or a love read? After Synthesized, I have Marie. Yes, go to oh, thank you, Ascending. I appreciate you. You're so sweet. I love. Okay, Synthesized. Higher powers, source, creator of all. Thank you for this space and this community. All the positivity I have on this channel. I ask that you guide my words, guide my cards for Synthesized, as she's just here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding her love life. Thank you, Divine. I call upon Synthesized Soul Team, their archangels, their higher power to come in with any messages that she needs to know at this time. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Oh, no, Marie, I know you're in that one with the love. Hey, Blessed One, I wrote your name down, sweetie, okay? If you're able to stick around. All right, the Keeper of Boons. And if I remember, the boons are pentacles. Keeper of Boons. Where are my keepers? Yeah, they are. Keeper of Boons. While the Keeper of Challenges wants you to solve your own problem, the Keeper of Boons will solve it with you, or more likely for you. This wizard's magical energy is protective, gathering, sheltering. He will rescue you from the scary forest, feed you, tuck you in, kiss you goodnight, and see you on your way in the morning, all calmly and with a sense of humor. He is also a master of crystal lore and all manner of earthly treasures. He puts these to good use, making magical tools and jewels attuned to the user's needs. Seek him out when you need some fatherly support. If this card doesn't represent a person, it can signify that material help is at hand, as well as practical advice that should be heeded. This may be a good time to ask for a loan or a raise. So I don't know. With the Pentacles, because the boons in this deck is related to the Pentacles, it can still relate to that of love versus money. It could relate to love. So it's like the key words here are warm, jolly, lusty, generous, knows what you need and how to get it. Like I almost feel like the energy of your person. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, it could be. What you know how I always say, right? However it speaks to you is what it's meant. Or the lottery, girl, you better share. All right, let's see. It will rescue. I feel like this is your soulmate, though. Like when I hear the words, it will rescue you from the scary forest, feed you, tuck you in. Like this is source, like validating that what you're manifesting will happen. When I hear those words, I think about the perfect person, right? Because even though the Pentacles is the material world, it can be related to love and that person. Like when I felt those words, tuck you in, kiss you goodnight, like, oh. And behind that, you have the 10 of challenges, which is just maybe you're going through some hardship while we wait for that one, right? While we wait for what you're putting in motion here. When this knight appears to you, take it as a message that it's time to face reality. Cut your losses and decide where to go from here. In a way, it can be a relief. This is as bad as it gets. You don't need to fight anymore or pursue an impossible dream. You get to lay down your sword and walk away. You can't win, but you're also done losing. And this could be, related to one of your past or your future, whichever one that it resonates with. But it's a card of counting, well, just like it said, it's time to face reality, cut your losses, and decide where to go from here. It's almost like it takes me back to your timing of things and how you kind of surrender to the timing of it and like have fun because you can't control divine timing. Maybe that's what it's surrounding. That's what I feel like. Just because I have synthesized and I do talk a little bit. So I have a little bit more of a backstory. So I feel like that's what it's relating to, but however it resonates with you. And then you have the Wise Woman, a very powerful major arcana card. And you can see her magic is at work, just like yours is. Have fun though, right? Like you heard from other readers, have fun and enjoy this time of challenges. It doesn't have to be a challenge, right? You get to enjoy and experience it and have fun until that soulmate is here, right? The Wise Woman card confirms that there is a core of deep knowing within you. Like this is validating that you know you're worthy of that perfect partner. But you may need spiritual guidance to access it. Like I know you mentioned like taking a lapse on like your manifestation and meditations. Like I feel like this is guiding you back to that spiritual guidance to access it. Wisdom takes time, devotion, patience, and above all, willingness to accept and commit to the path you chose. The Wise Woman doesn't argue with oracles, and neither should you. Just read the signs. They are everywhere. When it said read the signs, they're everywhere. I remember you talking about the repeating numbers. That's funny. But this is, and repeating numbers are that of spirituality. Yeah, exactly. It's like you're listening to the spirit. Yeah. And then like you said before, once you're like caught off guard and you're like, I'm good, then you're like, bam, you get hit with it, right? Y'all go check out Synthesized Soul's music. She's an amazing soul. She has great fun music and she talks about manifestation. She did a little interview with me recently. My Wi-Fi was spotty, so it's a little bit laggy, but Go check it out. And yeah, that's the wise woman of spirituality coming out. Thank you, Synthesized Souls. Y'all go check out her channel too. I appreciate you. All right, Marie, you're next if you're here. Let me see, Marie. Did you post already if you wanted a general read or not? Thank you, Synthesized. I appreciate y'all. Marie. If you're still here, hop in the chat, a general reading. So I have Marie, and thank you all if you're here. If you haven't got a chance to hit the thumbs up for me, hit a thumbs up for me. Will I find a home next year? Oh, Sterling, I love it. All right. Sterling was so generous. I'm going to jump forward. I know the others will understand. Marie, I hope you don't mind. And I do promote on my Patreon that, if you make donations that you do get a more private read. So yes, Blessed One, I have your name down. Just stick around for me, okay? I know Marie will understand since Sterling was very generous with donations. I'm going to jump to Sterling, okay, y'all? And then I'll come back to my line, all right? All right, Sterling, will I find a home next year? All right, higher source, divine, creator of all. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this community. Thank you for Sterling, my brother. And, thank you, Sterling. And yes, his generosity, not only with his love and his intentions, but with finances. He has been very generous to my Cash App. Thank you so much. And thank you for understanding, Marie. I said you guide my cards and my words for Sterling. And Sterling is asking will he find a home within the next year? Any words of clarity, guidance, I call upon his spirit team, his archangels, his divine to come in with words of wisdom, life, positivity. One rises, we all rise. And so it is. Okay. All right. Your first card. Somebody got this earlier too. The Four of Challenges. It's kind of divine, just speaking to those emotions you're feeling. Exactly that. Four of Challenges. This card shows that there's an opportunity for you to find peace. You can see the fruitful tree with all the winter glum around, right? And sometimes it feels like we're never going to escape. Sometimes our head tells us that, right? But this card is your spirit team, your divine, coming out and telling you that you're just as fruitful of that tree in the winter. You can find, this is an opportunity for you to find some peace, even if you still have challenges ahead. Determine what sanctuary would look like and feel like, and then insist on availing yourself of it. When you're in the midst of a conflict, taking a time out can often lead to greater clarity and a solution to the strife. There's nothing to be gained by pursuing the problem right now. The meaning says gathering your inner resources and replenishing your spiritual strength. So it's not a temporary peace. It's not a matter of will you. It's of course you will, but centering yourself to find out how best to navigate that. And then you have the Eight of Spells. That's funny. I did a collective read just before this, and that was another one of the cards that came out. The Eight of Spells. The appearance of the owls in a reading signifies news is on the way. It also means that energy is increasing for any endeavor into which you apply your full will and attention. Things are speeding up and moving toward a positive conclusion or reward. Watch the skies. News and incoming messages, swiftness, aiming toward a goal. Don't give up, Sterling. This is your higher power validating maybe some of the negativity or like the questions of it. And this is source validating. Of course it's going to happen. Yes, it will happen. This came out in my collective read too. Oh my gosh. This is the Forest Lord. And this is just source validating like like your personality, your characteristics, like Your boss, like always, you always get the boss card. It's like, why? Don't doubt yourself if you're doubting, right? And you might not be, but if you are, don't. The forest lord represents the duties that come with great power, protecting his subjects, defending their freedom, and safeguarding their sanctuary. Leadership is a privilege. Authority over others must be wielded appropriately and not abused. Sovereignty comes from within and doesn't need to be insisted upon. The forest lord's confidence comes from staying true to his noble nature. And that's just source validating you as a human. You're so kind, you're so sweet, but just as any other human does, we go through this roller coaster sometimes of emotions, right? But that's divine, putting you back in your center and being like, you get the boss card every time. And then you got the Seeker of Boons, and Boons is the Pentacles, which is more like earthly possessions and things. Let's see. The Seeker of Boons. The Seeker of Boons has set out on a treasure hunt to a part of the forest where, rumor has it, precious gemstones can be found. She takes her time, searching carefully and methodically. Her quests are well planned, and she always wears her trusty belt of tools and good stout boots. The ground here is thick with gnarled roots, so she needs to move slowly, but that's what she likes best anyways. If it doesn't represent a person, it can mean the need to slow down, pay attention to the details, lest you miss something important. It can also offer reassurance that even though a desired outcome hasn't arrived yet, you're on the right track. What a perfect fourth card, Sterling. I cannot. I love it. Such a good read. But Source did validate maybe you're feeling some, I don't know, emotions. But look at all these behind it. Like, beautiful. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scream. Like, such beautiful cards. Thank you, Starling. I'm so glad that you're reading. I hope I'm sorry. I get good feelings from y'all's reading. So I hope you got the same feelings I did. And I'm so excited for you. You never know where you'll end up at, but you will. You will have a home, okay? Just don't give up on it, okay? Thank y'all so much. And Ascending, thank you for telling people. Oh, I do. I have it here listed. It says donations are appreciated, and you can do it with Venmo or Cash App. Hey, Vina, I'm totally going to write your name down, okay? All right, Marie. Yeah, I know, right? And Tay, I didn't write your name down, but if you want to read, I'll read for you. I didn't know if you were just saying hey or not. All right, Marie, if you're still here, thank you for understanding. I had a lapse in pay because as a tutor, the kids don't go to school over Thanksgiving. So the donation that Sterling sent helped. Anything helps. So I appreciate that. And thank y'all for understanding and letting me jump to his read since he did donate. I appreciate that as well. Oh, I don't know if I have a link. Let me see. I never logged on my phone. I just put I never logged on my Cash App on my computer. I just do it on my phone, and you can I don't know if it'll let me log on. Yes, they are free readings, Vina. I just had skipped to Sterling. Okay, next time it's sending, I'll get a link though. Okay, I don't have a link now though. Okay, I'm gonna jump to. Thank you for asking, Ascending. I appreciate you. But if you have the Venmo app and the Cash app, my names are there for those apps. All right, Marie and Vina, they are free readings. I just jumped to Sterling because Sterling did make a donation to me yesterday, or to our family. Okay, Marie, I'm going to do a general read. Center Power, Source, Creator of All. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Marie. As Marie feels seeking spiritual advice and wisdom, I call upon Marie's soul team, her spirit tribe, her archangels, her divine to come in with words of clarity, positivity, self-love, and confidence. Rising, sweet, all rise. Thank you, divine. And Marie, I think I heard you. Did you say something about your love earlier? I remember doing your love reading. Something went bad with that? I can't remember what it said because I was in the middle of a reading. Oh, you got the 4 of challenges as well. So if you were hearing Sterling's reading, that's similar, like to maybe feeling some bad emotions right now, questioning maybe. So if you heard, you can see the blooming tree. It's divine reminding you. If you're feeling glum or down by like the winter around them, it shows you that it's an opportunity for you to find some peace, even if you still have challenges ahead. Determine what sanctuary. Oh, this is why, right? I'm so sorry, sweetie. I know love and relationships is so hard. I'm really sending you love and light, and I'm praying for you, okay? So determine what sanctuary looks like and feels like, and then insist on availing yourself of it. When you're in the midst of conflict, taking a time out can often lead to greater clarity and a solution to the strife. So do whatever you got to do to center yourself. You know, I tell people if that's prayer, meditation, both, walking, nature, some people scuba dive, snorkel, like whatever you do to center yourself. There's nothing to be gained by pursuing the problem right now. This is just divine validating your emotions, but also reminding you that it's going to be okay. Look at that. I can't make this up. You got the 8 of spells too. What, you are so connected, I'm telling you. It's like some of the other readers that I connect with that do collective reads, they speak of a spirit tribe, but it's like a lot of us are on some of the same journeys, right? The appearance of the owls in a reading signifies news is on the way. It also means that energy is increasing for any endeavor into which you apply your full will and attention. Things are speeding up and moving toward a positive conclusion or reward. Marie, are y'all done, or are y'all just like fighting right now? This is saying like news, incoming messages, aiming towards a goal. Oh, yeah, saying prayers, of course, whatever you do to center yourself, right? I'm just wondering, are y'all done? Because like this is a card of like positivity and happy endings. And it might not be I don't know, it might be good that it's over. I don't know if it's over all the way or not. But this is the 8 of spells is a beautiful positive card. And then you have the Ace of challenges. The Ace of challenges. This raven's gift to you is a silver arrow that never misses its mark. Part of its enchantment is in the arrow itself, but the magic is completed through your focus and the ethics of your not falling out. Okay, good. Just in a rocky time. Well, the 8 of spells is really speaking good. Now, the raven is telling you the magic is completed through your focus and the ethics of your motive. If your aim is true, you cannot fail. So this is like discernment, communication, an advantage in a challenge or a conflict. So it's just like, I feel like, I don't know the details, right? But it's like divine is validating your emotions, and the raven is calling for you to do that meditation, that self work, that shadow work, to see your part in everything, right? There's always 2 sides to a story, just to see your part in everything. But the 8 of spells is a really giving card too. And if it's not connecting in regards to the relationship, it could be something else. But the 8 of spells is like a good conclusion to something, okay? So whatever it aligns with, Marie, is how it's meant to be perceived, sweetie. I know love, though, is so hard and relationships can be so tough. So I'm sending you so much love and light. And I pray that everything ends or goes as smoothly or how you want it to go. You know what I mean? Thank you for being here, Marie, and trusting me with your reading. I truly appreciate you. All right, after Marie, I have Ascending, and thank you, Ascending, so much for promoting my channel. You're so sweet. Like, you just don't know the little things y'all do about, y'all just bring me so much happiness. I love being able to connect with y'all. Oh, Marie, still speaking. We love you. Of course, you love each other. Of course, you do. Y'all had such a deep love read when I read for you. So, of course, you do. I pray that it goes how, whatever aligns with both of you. And thank you for being so understanding about me jumping to Sterling. I appreciate that, Marie. A general reading. Okay, Ascending, a general reading. If you're here and haven't hit the thumbs up for me, please do so. I appreciate it. It just helps my little channel grow a little bit. All right, a general reading for Ascending. Higher power source, thank you. Thank you for this community and the positive souls here. Thank you for my spirit tribe. Thank you for Ascending. Ascending comes in with such positivity, love, and light, and just the things that Ascending does to help promote my channel is, then there's no words for the gratitude. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Ascending, as Ascending's here just seeking spiritual advice and wisdom and connection. I call upon Ascending Spirit Team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with any messages that are needed right now. When one rises, we all rise. So sweet. Hey, Vina. Yeah, I put your name on the list, sweetie, okay? Oh, Sterling, stop. I cannot. He's such a mess. He's always saying something stupid like that. Thank you for stepping away for that. All right, Ascending, you got the Three of Boons, which boons are related to pentacles. Let me see. The Three of Boons. These friends are here to, so they're all basically, they're working together to make a potion. So basically, these friends are here to remind you that even the smallest task, sorting mushrooms, for instance, can contribute to a greater purpose, especially if it is done with a happy and willing heart. Offer your skills to projects that can use them, and don't be shy about asking others to collaborate on your own projects as well. Many hands make light work, as the saying goes, and they also make work much more fun. So, cooperation, separate parts adding up to a greater whole. Marie, he just jokes, sweetie. It's just a joke. Don't let it offend you. He's just being silly. So Ascending, this is a card for collaboration. And whatever that looks like, whatever endeavor you're on. So I don't know if you're either way, however it resonates, but it's like just promoting collaboration in your projects. And don't be shy to ask for help or to help others, or like, I know I got this card and I really had to put myself in these weird situations where I like went up to a psychic here and I was handing her my card. I'm like, look, my higher power told me to collaborate with people, so maybe we could collaborate. Put myself out there. And then you have the Nine of Challenges. The nine, she never called me, but hey, I listened to my higher power. I didn't listen to my ego. And I did end up getting a collaboration with Synthesized Souls recently, so if it speaks to you like that. Nine of Challenges. This card, you can see this boy. He's kind of worried a little bit. He's like sheltered in his space. But this card isn't really about danger. It's about fear. It's about the middle of the night terrors when you're helpless to do anything but worry. At such vulnerable times, your fears can start to multiply faster than you can swat them away. The scariest thing in the night forest is the inability to move safely, not knowing what is nearby. You may be feeling fearful because you are unprepared and ill-equipped to handle your challenges. Face reality during the day so you don't need to flee from it at night. So this is source if you are feeling these feelings of like fear or helplessness, this is just divine encouraging you to do the shadow work, face them, right? Think about where they're coming from. Like one of my biggest fears is fear of economic insecurity, but I've always been provided for. I've always had a roof over my head. I've always had food in my mouth, my belly. So that's not a realistic fear. So this is a card just asking you to do shadow work if you're feeling these negative emotions. And then, oh, thank you, Elijah. You have the 7 of Visions. The 7 of Visions. I'm going to write your name down, Elijah, okay? Thank you for being here. I do have a list going, so if you're able to stick around, I'll totally do a read for you, sweetie, okay? All right, Ascending, 7 of Visions. Aw, thank you. I wish you knew how much y'all touch my soul every time I read. The gazing bowl is telling you that many futures are possible, but nothing has settled yet. This card is also an admonition against escaping into delusion. If you're in that fear headset, that's delusion, right? Your lack of direction may be the result of preferring fantasy to reality. If seeking divine guidance only makes you more confused, stop asking for now. Badgering an oracle will only muddy the waters. If you ask too many questions, you'll get too many answers. So it's a card of confusion, a riddle with no answers. It's saying wait for clarity. Don't act just yet. Wait for clarity. So these two are kind of speaking to the maybe like confusion, fear, but this card is speaking to collaborating and whatever that looks like for you, okay? Maybe a little bit of shadow work here, okay? Meditating, prayer, some journaling, whatever that looks like for you. Thank you, Ascending. I appreciate you so much. You are such a sweet soul. All right, Blessed One. I have Blessed One and then Christina. So, Blessed One, if you're still here, hop in a chat for me. You are so sweet. I really appreciate that. Blessed One. All right, if Blessed One isn't here, I have Christina. So Blessed One, Christina, and then it looks like I have my handwriting. It starts with a D. Let me see. I wrote it so sloppy. D. Oh, hey, Andy. I knew I was going to miss a comment, and I totally missed Andy. Devin. It was Devin. Andy, I'm so sorry I didn't ask you if you wanted to read. If you want to read, you can get a read too. I'm going to write your name down. I don't know if you had to leave. All right. I live so funny. Thank you. It came from a game that me and Kifa play. Hey, so now he bought it for me. It's a little bunny there. Thank you for subbing. All right, I don't see Blessed One and I don't see Christina. Devin, Andy, or Adriana. Devin, Andy, or Adriana. So I had Blessed One, Christina, Devin, Andy, and Adriana. If any of y'all are here, hop in the chat for me, okay? And thank you so now for subbing. I appreciate you. I wrote your name down. I do have a little list going, but people do hop off and can't wait. So it usually gets to y'all sooner than you think when people have to leave. Thank you, Ascending. All right, so Blessed One, Christina, Devin, Andy, Adriana. I don't know why I said it like that. Adriana and Light Blue. Okay, maybe Light Blue. After Light Blue, who was it? My dogs are howling. They're saying hello to y'all. Vina, light blue, and then Vina. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi slow or people but I have 9, I think, still here. So light blue, Vina, and then Elijah. You're so sweet. All right. I don't know what happened, y'all. Blessed One, Christina, Devin, Andy, Adria. Oh, there's Elijah. Okay, Elijah, I'm going to jump to you. It was Vina, Elijah, and then so now. All right, Elijah, what kind of reading did you want, sweetie? Did you want a general or did you have a specific question? Oh, Tay, did you want a reading? I asked, but I never did see your response. I'm so sorry. Tay, if you want a reading, let me know. Did you want a general reading or did you have a specific question? Okay. And I'll do yours um, after Elijah. Elijah, if you have a specific question, go ahead and type in the question. Okay. I'm sorry, Tay. I don't know why I didn't write your name down. I thought that you were leaving or something, I guess. I can't remember. But type in the chat, Tay, if you want a general read, a career read, a love read, or a specific question. All right, Elijah, does Caesar want to come back to me? Okay, I don't know if you've been on my channel before, but I do forewarn people that I don't read other people's energies because I believe in karma. And if Caesar doesn't want me to read their energy, then I've just put bad karma on myself. And I've done a lot of shadow work. But I can do a love read and then we can see how it fits with you, okay? So a love read around your ex and what might happen. Like, will there be a good outcome? Okay. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this community. I said you guide my cards and my words for Elijah. Elijah's here seeking advice of their ex. Does their ex want to come back to them? Like, what will the situation end up looking like? A love read, guidance and clarity around the ex's energy, and just guidance. Yeah, guidance through this relationship for Elijah. I call upon Elijah's spirit team. I call upon their archangels, their source, to bring in words of clarity, enlightenment, and self-love. One rises, we all rise. So it is. Okay, Elijah. Thank you for understanding. Yeah, I know a lot of tarot readers will do that, and it's no judgment to them. I just have worked through a lot of karmic debt from generational to my own karmic debt. I'm like, nah. All right, so you have the liar card, and I don't know if this is referring to the ex's energy or it could be referring to your ego, because sometimes our ego will come into play here, like telling you you're not worthy enough, you're not this, you're not whatever. So however it resonates. The liar represents danger, bondage, addiction, a separation of spirit or soul from human dealings. He is the mesmerist who can easily lull victims into believing his lies if they are not on their guard. He knows everything you want, and if one approach doesn't work, he'll quickly try another. You must choose to escape, for he will never let you go on his own accord. So this is bondage to something harmful, a separation of mind and heart, manipulation, addictions, however that resonates, okay? And it could be even, I don't know, it could be the ex themselves. Like sometimes exes are exes for a reason, however it resonates though. But then you have the Ten of Visions. So behind the liar card is the Ten of Visions, which is a beautiful card about family. You can see, let me read it to you. It's a really cool card. You can see the unicorns in there, baby. And I don't know if it's the ex. Like, I don't know if the liar is your ego lying to you, or it's your ex, but be weary of the liar, okay? But then the 10 of visions is a group of unicorns is known collectively as a blessing. The blessing of unicorns is not about worldly success or material well-being, but rather about soul fulfillment and bliss. This card offers a vision of familial happiness, which can, of course, be any combination of people, not just two parents and a child. What matters is a commitment to each other in unity and harmony. If that doesn't seem to apply to your question, think about what would bring you lasting bliss. But I think this is a love read. Ah, my ex was a liar. Like, do you really want? Okay, well, either way, self-reflect on that. Take a minute and think about why were they your ex? Because your divine, your source wants you to be with somebody that's going to bring you this bliss. Look at this bliss in this card. Like, that's what you're worthy of. The unicorns offer their magic to help you realize your most beautiful visions. Wow, I got goosebumps thinking about it. Like, you're worthy of that. God wants you to have that. You know, you got to believe that. And then you have the White Heart, which is a major arcana card. It's a very beautiful card. The White Heart. At the edge of the deep forest stands an invitation to enchantment. When you see a pure white deer, you are being called to follow it, and only the foolish would ignore such a beckoning. And yet it takes trust to enter the forest, to explore the unknown. Don't fall back with the ex because it's comfortable if it doesn't align with your higher self. Mysteries await you according to what your soul needs for its journey. There are surprises around every bend in the path, and often there might not be a path at all. The White Heart opens a portal into the wild, and your own wild heart responds. Step forward through the swirling mist into the realm of apple and oak, ash and hawthorn. There may be companions along the way and adversaries too. The first step into the forest must be taken on your own. This is a new adventure. This is higher power, like telling you, go into the forest, have an adventure, follow your heart, a new beginning, going forward with trust. Go forward with trust because you're worthy of this blessing. That was a beautiful read, Elijah. Do what lines up with your higher self, sweetie, okay? I really am sending you so much love and light because I know exes and relationships are a whole thing and it can bring us down. Oh, of course. I hope that you resonated with it in some way. I hope it brought you some peace and you're worthy of everything. Thank you. Hey, Melissa, I wrote your name down. Hey, Devin, you did, but don't leave. I'm going to do Tay's reading and then I can jump to yours, Devin, okay? I called quite a few names and they were out, so I jumped on down the list. But if you're still here, don't leave. I'm going to do Tay's reading and then I can do yours, Devin. All right, Tay. I will probably, hold on, my little mouse went crazy. It did that scroll yuppie thing without me asking it to. I will probably regret it. Will I actually find someone who will put up with my crap for the rest of their life? Oh, so like a love read. Of course you will, Tay. Of course you will. And look, everybody has their own crap, right? So yeah. Keep Up's like, yeah. Keep Up had to validate that for you, Tay. Yeah, and look, we're all human, right? All right, I'm gonna do a love read for you. Are you still here, Tay? I'll probably regret it. Will I actually find someone who will put up with my crap? Don't say that. You're such an amazing person. Okay. She said, thanks, Keepop. Yeah, look, Keepop's been with me for 14 years. And out of the 14 years, I was an alcoholic and addict, and he wasn't. He's a normie. And I've only been sober for 7 months. So, look, if somebody don't put up with my crap, because God wants you to have it all, right? Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this community, this space. Thank you for these people. Thank you for Tay's amazing personality and positivity. I call upon her spirit team, her archangels, her divine to come in with words of clarity surrounding her love life. She just wants guidance surrounding her love life And will she meet that person that will be her forever, her soulmate, her twin flame? Higher power source, thank you. Thank you so much. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. All right. Ah, look, you got the liar card too. And I know this is your ego talking because the way you worded your question. So the liar, you probably heard from some of the other reads. Thank you for hitting that like button. Sí, señorita. That's the name. Sí, señorita.
Are you going off the microphone on your...
You can hear it echoing, right?
Yeah. Make sure you're muted on your cell phone.
I turned it down.
No,
but...
make sure you mute the mic.
Oh.
On your cell phone.
See. All right, maybe that'll do it. All right, Tay. See, even though I muted it, that's exactly. You can move it if you need to.
Okay, that's.
I don't know why. Tay, can you hear the echo? Because Ascending said she couldn't hear it earlier, but I'm like, I hear the echo.
All right, so you have audio coming out of your computer.
I'll turn the volume down on the computer.
Yeah.
But see, my headphones are connected.
Your headphones are connected to your phone.
No, I looked on my laptop. They're connected to my laptop. Okay, maybe that'll be it.
There you go.
Did that work?
That should help.
Do you hear echo now?
No.
Okay. All right. Sorry, technical difficulties. I feel like I still hear it. All right. Either way, nobody's complained about it yet, so it is what it is. All right. So you probably heard the liar card if you've been in here. The liar represents danger, bondage, addiction. Except you can move it if you want to. You want me to take it off the panel real quick
no,
so you can adjust?
No.
Okay. Addiction, a separation of spirit or soul, from human dealings. He is a mesmerist who can easily lull victims into believing his lies if they're not on guard. So it's your brain maybe telling you like you're not worthy, you're not good enough, you're not going to find anybody. He knows everything you want, and if one approach doesn't work, he will quickly try another. You must choose to escape, for he will never let go of his own accord. So this is like source reminding you that when you find yourself in that headspace, to recenter yourself, and that's what we call ego. Even when, because ego will talk down to us as well. And what we have to do is love our ego, because our ego is just like a little baby sometimes that needs a little coddling, and say, I love you, ego, bye-bye. I'm worthy of everything and more. My higher power has told me that my partner is coming, and they will come. Okay. All right. And then your second card is the Seven of Spells. The Seven of Spells. All right. And you can see in this card, these dwarves, the gnomes, they can get a bit stuck in their way, in their attitudes. So they are trying to upset the dragon, right? They're trying to get it pissed off, right? But the dragon's in an advantage above the gnomes, but he can't easily get away. He's not breathing fire at the moment, but he could. But it wouldn't go well. So the gnomes represent lesser forces that may be rallied against you. Don't stoop to their level and do not return fire. There's a very good chance that their ideas are misinformed. Wait for tempers to cool and find common ground and work towards peace. So I don't know if you're in conflict with somebody right now, or if this is, again, going back to the battle of ego and higher self. But it's like misunderstandings, defensiveness, holding your own under attack, trivial problems add up. So I'm not sure which one it is, but however it resonates with you. But this could be like your higher self and your ego, again, at battle, at wits with each other, like saying, you're not worthy, you're not good enough. And if that's it, it's saying like, it's not worth it. Like I said, love your ego and say, I love you, but that's not aligned with my higher self. I am worthy of a love. I am worthy of a forever love. Oh my gosh, girl, stop. And then your last card is the Seven of Boons. If you think you don't have options, this is God showing you all the options that you have. Do you do online dating? Just curious. I told Sterling this the other day. I met my ex-husband and my current husband both online. And yeah, it's not always easy, but there's some good little fish out there. Or big ones, whichever one you like. All right, so the Seven of Boons. This card is about patience as much as it is about choice. So, and my friend Synthesized Soul, she's trying to, or she is manifesting her soulmate, her twin flame, and she laughs because she's like, "Fuck, screw divine timing." But that's what this card speaks of. It shows you all your options, but it is speaking of patience. So it says, um, this card's about patience as much as it is about choice. As you may have noticed, the suit of boons doesn't go in much for speed or impulsivity. It's about practical responses to practical problems, even in the realm of enchantment. If you don't know what to do yet, don't do anything. Simple as that. Remember, once you choose a door, all the other doors will disappear. Waiting for obvious directions. Yeah, right. All of us need a little bit of patience. Hey, Toka. Ah, it's so cool. Each of the doors have a different symbol too. Either way, you have options. That's what this card is speaking. This card is validating, like, don't ever question yourself. Don't let your ego win. Don't engage with ego. Love it, but don't let it lie to you. You're worthy of everything, Tay. And I can feel your energy in the lives with the guys. Like, you're so positive, you're so happy. Like, yeah, you're gonna find your forever. You will. You're worthy of it. Everything and more, right? Hey, Toga, do you no, you're good. Do you want to read today? I can write your name down. Hey, Ocean, thank you for subbing. I appreciate you. And thank you, Tay, for letting me read for you. Don't ever let yourself think that you won't find your forever, okay? All right, so let's see. Devin, are you still here? Did you stick around, Devin? Thank you, Tay. I really do appreciate your energy. You just don't know. Yeah, I know it's easier said than done. It is. It is. It's a process, right? We're always in growing mode. Always. All right, if Devin left again, then I have Sonal. I already called Blessed One, Christina, Devin, Andy, Adriana, Light Blue, Vina, and none of them popped in. But if you came back, let me know. Then I have Sonal and Melissa. Sonal and Melissa, if you're still here. Sonal and Melissa. Let me give them a minute. Oh, thank you, Ascending. I really appreciate that. You're so sweet. A lot of people do. I forget to hit like when I go into lives, and like my brain. Some people will watch and they enjoy it, and they just forget to hit the like button, and that it actually helps the channel. All right, so let's see. So now, Melissa. All right, see, señorita. Let me see. I think see, señorita had a specific question. And yes, Ocean, you can ask. I have since the other people had to leave. I have C Senorita and Toga. If Toga wants to read, and then you're after Toga if you're able to stick around. All right, C Senorita. If you're still here, hop in the chat. That's probably really annoying the way I say it. Oh, of course. Thank you, Ascending. I appreciate you. I guess see, Senorita left too. Where'd everybody go? All right. Well, Toga. Oh, Toga, do you want a general read or do you have a specific question? Yes, thank y'all for your patience, of course. I don't ever want to rush anybody's reading, you know. If they have to leave, it's okay, you know, because I know other people stick around and they wait. So I don't want to each reading I want to spend, you know, the same amount of time on. So it's okay if they have to leave. All right, a general would be nice. Of course, Toga in Turkey. Yeah, keep us its name. Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for the space. Thank you for our brother Tolga and his amazing energy. I said you guide my thoughts and my words for Tolga. Tolga is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. I call upon his spirit team, his archangels, his divine to come in with any messages for this thing we call life. One rises, we call it. So it is. Oh, blessed one, I called your name. I called your name earlier, sweetie. Stick around. And I know Ocean, would you mind if I do blessed one's reading before yours? Is that okay, Ocean? All right, Toba. Ah, you got the four. A lot of people are getting that today. The 4 challenges. So, and you might have been here when I read it for, I don't know if who the last one was. The 4 challenges is this blossoming tree, but you can see like the dark winter around it. So this card shows that there's an opportunity for you to find some peace, even if you still have challenges ahead. Determine what sanctuary would look like and feel like, and then insist on unveiling yourself of it. When you're in the midst of conflict, taking a time out can often lead to greater clarity and solution to the strife. There's nothing to be gained by pursuing the problem right now. So it's like gathering your inner resources, replenishing your spiritual strength, sanctuary in times of trouble. So do whatever you got to do to find that inner peace. Thank you, Ocean. I appreciate it. Don't go anywhere, blessed one, okay? I called your name earlier, sweetie, but maybe you didn't hear me. Oh, then you have the 6 of Boons. Look at the bunnies. Oh my gosh, I can't. It makes me think of the kittens that you told us about earlier. 6 of Boons. Something made this woman run from her home, something fearful enough to send her fleeing into the frosty forest in her bare feet. In her panic, she has lost her way, and a light snow is obliterating any trace of her footprints. There's no way to go back, even if she wanted to, and no path forward that she can see. The night is drawing in, not knowing if she'll wake again. She curls up on the cold earth and surrenders to exhaustion and despair. A quiet patter of paws on snow sifts into her dreams, and soft warmth surrounds her. Seeing her dire need, a colony of rabbits blankets her with love. There will still be trials to overcome when she awakes, but she will make it through the night. There is kindness to be found even in the bleakest situation. The world is full of gentle, furry creatures with big eyes who want to help and comfort you. Be ready to receive unexpected assistance and selfless care. Your situation is about to get softer. Ah, I love it. Like, this is like, if you're feeling some negative emotions, like both these cards are kind of validating that if you're kind of in a negative headspace right now. But this is, yeah, how beautiful. I don't know, like some gracious offer. So I don't know what it is, but be ready to receive unexpected assistance and selfless care. Look, Tay got the 7 of Boons too. I don't know if you're like looking for opportunities or something. Let me read it to you. That's funny. Tay got it for a love read. This card is about patience as much as it is about choice. As you may have noticed, the suit of boons doesn't go in much for speed or impulsivity. It's about practical responses to practical problems, even in the realm of enchantment. If you don't know what to do yet, don't do anything. Simple as that. Remember, once you choose a door, all the other doors disappear. So it's like wait. It says wait for obvious directions, recognizing the best option. Oh, you're an investor. Well, that makes freaking sense. Yeah. But your cards are guiding you to center yourself. And I know you, as you talked earlier about your busy day of like reading and all this learning, you got to make sure you take time for your spiritual side too, right, brother? Like connect with your source, your divine. Like I know when you love on those kitties, that's a moment of connecting with Mother Gaia and spirituality. So what a good read though. Thank you, Toka. Thank you for letting me read for you. You know I always appreciate your amazing energy and positivity and just your presence. You're so sweet. All right. Blessed one, did you want a general read or did you have a specific question? That's right. There's no any other destiny once you choose a path. Yeah. You know, a lot of people want me to tell them their future. And I'm like, baby, the cards only speak of right now. We do one thing or one little energy shift. It changes everything, right? So you're right. It does. Energy is an ever flowing, ever changing thing. Blessed one, you better be here. I'm just kidding. Hopefully they're still here. After you, though, sis. Here, let's read it. Aw, of course. Same respect to you. Hopefully Blessed One didn't read. Look. All right, Ocean. I might have to do yours. If Blessed One comes in after you, I'll just have to tell him, look, baby, you got to be on deck. Ocean, did you want a general read or did you have a specific question? Maybe I didn't lose you. I know you're a new sub, so I appreciate your understanding. All right. What are EJ's intentions towards me? Together for 4.5 years. Okay. So I know you're a new sub, so I'll kind of give you the little spiel. Hey, Rose, how are you? I do not read other people's energies because if EJ does not want me to read their energy, then I've created bad karma for myself. And I've done a lot of karmic work. But I can do a love read. And whatever resonates with you is where it'll go. I can ask for guidance in your love life and what to expect from this relationship. Okay, sweetie? All right, I'm going to pray. Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this community. Thank you for this space. Thank you for Ocean and Ocean being here. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Ocean as Ocean's here seeking spiritual guidance and advice towards about EJ and their love life, what to expect from this relationship. They've been together for 4.5 years, so just guidance surrounding that. I said to you, I call in Ocean Spirit Team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity, self-love, self-confidence, prosperity, and just guidance. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Okay. All right, let me write these names down real quick before I start. All right, Rose. Hey, Rose, I'm going to write your name down. After Ocean, I can read for you. Hey, Elham. I hope you're doing good. I wrote your name down too if you're able to stick around. Hey, Athenia. I hope I said it right. And Surah. I think I said your name wrong last time. All right. Thank y'all for being here. I wrote y'all's names down, okay? Oh, how did I miss Phoenix? I did, Shura. I added your name. And Phoenix, I'm going to add your name, okay? I'm doing Ocean's read right now. If you are able to stick around, I'll totally do a read for you. Phoenix. Okay. All right. All right, Ocean. Your first one is the Four of Visions. The Four of Visions. All right. Have you forgotten where you left your bliss? So maybe you're feeling like a moment of, I don't know, impasse, or like maybe you've been hoping for an emotional lottery win or an earth shaking epiphany to awaken your enthusiasm. The truth is, lasting happiness is made up of small moments. It is just a matter of opening your eyes to the wonders around you. So, this card is centered around dissatisfaction, maybe boredom. You know, it's like I'm getting this vibe of like shit or get off the pot, right? I don't know if that's it or not. I don't know if it's, but either way, if you're starting to feel like this in life and because of this relationship, we have full power to make any changes that we want, right? Because you deserve everything you want and more. So if you're feeling like this, it's just divine asking you to do the next thing to get yourself out of that boredom, right? Or like stuck feeling. Then you have the Ace of Spells. The Ace of Spells. This dragon's gift to you is a wizard's staff. The power of the staff depends entirely on the person who yields it. A wizard's staff without a wizard is just a stick. Intention is everything in magic, and the staff directs the wizard's will toward the desired outcome. Your dragon has added a bit of dragon fire as an extra energy boost. The rest is up to you. This is divine. This is divine boosting you up. Like, this is divine saying, look at the freaking power you have. Look how amazing you are, right? Thank you for validating that, Ocean. I really appreciate that. Sometimes when I read the cards, ego's like, is this making sense? So thank you for validating that and letting me to tell my ego, calm down, ego. But this is like divine telling you that you're worthy of whatever you want. This is a card calling for a new sense of purpose, magic, fearlessness, confidence, energy. You deserve what you want, you know? If this isn't lined up with your higher self, get the heck out, right? And whatever aligns with your higher self, or either be like, dude, like I said, for lack of better word, shit or get off the pot. What are we doing here? And then you have the Ten of Boons. All right. Ten of Boons. Ah, look, it's all about community. And look, you never know. I don't know. Okay, either way, I'll read it and however it resonates with you, it resonates. So you can see it's a group of people. Community is a basic human need, one that we've sadly gotten away from in these modern times. This card says that your tribe, your clan, your kin await your arrival. Or perhaps you are the welcoming one and the gathering hall is right where you are. As the last of the boons cards, the 10 reminds you that the greatest boon of all is the like minded fellows who stand by you in good times and bad. It's like about community and family and warm welcome, like all those feelings that you should feel when you're with a partner, right? What a very deep read. Oh, sweetie. Yes, I've been feeling down and unloved. I get the message. Oh, I got goosebumps. Stop. I'm sending you so much love. I know relationships are hard. And look, before Key Fob, I've been with some like I was with those people that I was with forever. And I'm like, what are we doing? Because it was comfortable and I felt safe, but I wasn't happy. And I knew it wasn't my, either way, I'll shut up. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to feel loved. You deserve to feel like the dragon that you are. Look how powerful you are. Use community to help you through this time, okay? Because you are loved. You are, sweetie. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting me to read for you, Ocean. I appreciate you. All right. After Ocean was Rose. Thank you all for being here. If y'all haven't given me a little thumbs up, I would love it if you did. Yeah, I get it. Trying to stay positive, it's hard, And sometimes we have to process those emotions, right? Yeah. Yeah, Rose, you're next, sweetie. You're next. Of course, Ocean. I'm sending you so much love and light. You got this. You're worthy of everything you want, sweetie. Everything. Rose, did you want a general reading, a love reading, or did you have like a specific question? Bob was over here doing. So my question is about a love reading with a man named Mike. Oh, Ocean, that's so sweet. Thank you for bringing so much positive vibes to the room. I appreciate it. All right, Rose, a question about a love reading with Mike. Okay, Rose, higher power, creator of all, thank you. Thank you for this space and this community. Thank you for Rose. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Rose. Rose is here seeking love advice surrounding a man named Mike, or a person, a man named Mike. I call upon Rose's spirit team, Rose's archangels, their higher power, to guide my cards and my words for Rose in this love reading. Just general guidance, what to expect with this man named Mike, how to navigate their emotions, self-confidence, words of enlightenment. When one rises, we all rise. So it is. Okay. Oh, I know, right? Oh. Oh, Toga, I thought you meant like in the South. We say bless your heart when we feel sad for somebody. So at first I thought you meant bless your heart, like talking to Ocean, because Ocean was kind of going through some things. And then I realized you're saying it like to me, like, oh, you're so sweet, Toga. Bless you. Thank you. We all need all the blessings. All right, Rose. Oh, Nine of Spells. What kind of manifestation are you doing over there? Let's see. The Nine of Spells. All right. This card signifies that you have everything you need to accomplish your intention. You have the skills, the experience, the maturity, and most of all, the will to make it happen. No one can stand in the way of your success now. Mark your territory. It's time to bring forth your full potential of power. This is like giving me like, if this Mark doesn't know what you got, Rose, somebody will, because this is, you're powerful. Like, if you want this Mark to Mike, I'm sorry, if Mike is not, yeah, what I just said, I'm about to say it again. But this is like master of power, mastery of inner gifts, like a very giving card. So if Mike is not coming with it, somebody will come with it. All right, Rose. And then you have the Eight of Spells. This has been coming out quite a bit today. Huh, that's crazy. Eight of Spells. The appearance of the owls in a reading signifies news is on the way. It also means that energy is increasing for any endeavor to which you apply your full will and intention. Things are speeding up and moving toward a positive conclusion or reward. Watch the skies. Oh, now I kind of want to know, like, what's going on with you and Mike. This is like news and incoming messages, swiftness. I want to know. I want to know the tea. You're going to have to come back and tell me if it happens. Are y'all like together already or no? But then you also have the Seeker of Challenges. So I'm not sure how this is fitting in, because these first two cards are really good cards, but Seeker is like a little bit of a curveball there. Let me read it. And it might be the presence of this person, because it's a very powerful night. An enormous knight stands immovably on the forest path, the white raven blazoned on his shield and the iron feathers on his back armor declare him to be the seeker of challenges. His helm conceals his face, but the sword in his hand and the readiness of his stance speak of menace. His war horse dances with impatience at a safe distance from the proposed battle. The seeker of challenges is not going to let you pass. He is spoiling for a fight, determined to find trouble or make it himself. If this card doesn't represent a person, it can indicate a situation that has reached an impasse, a breakdown in diplomacy, or a movement toward war. I don't know. It's confusing because the Eight of Spells was, this is like a card of like aggressive forcefulness, skilled at confrontation. We are not together yet. Is he with somebody? If it's too much to ask, don't you don't have to answer it. He's a warrior, Marine vet. Okay, maybe that's where it's coming in at. Because this can be a person. Like it could represent a person. And if he's a Marine, then that makes sense. Like I think that's why this is coming out, because he's with someone else. That's why you're getting a seeker of challenges. But the Eight of Spells is really throwing me off, because like the seeker of challenges is almost like, okay, never mind. No, the key words are aggressive, forceful, skilled at confrontation. Like it's just saying that there is obviously going to be some confrontation, because he's going to have to end the other relationship, right? Somebody's going to get hurt here. But this card is speaking of good news. So you're going to have to let me know how it goes, and I pray for everybody involved that the hurt doesn't happen too much. I get it though. Feelings happen, emotions happen. So I get it. I'm sending you so much love and light. And yeah, that's pretty deep. But yeah, the Eight of Spells is speaking like one day. And this one too. This one's like speaking of like you and like the power you've got. What a deep reading. Thank you, Rose, for being here and letting me read for you. I appreciate you. I just flipped this up. Huh, that's weird. The liar. Huh, I'm not sure. It's almost like be careful though. I don't know. I don't know why. Yeah, thank you, Rose. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, hey, Athena. Yeah, you can. Rose, whenever I was putting your cards down, the liar popped out. I just want you just to be careful. And the liar card could be centered around your own ego, telling you bad things, but it could be a person and it's about manipulation and just what it says, the liar. So just be mindful of that, okay? Be careful, whether it's your own ego or somebody else, just be mindful. I didn't want to leave it unsaid. Okay. All right. Thank you, Rose. I appreciate you. All right, Athena, hold on. I have Elham and then Athena. So if Elham's still here, come in the chat for me real quick. All right, Elham, you had a specific question. I think you already typed it out. Let me see if I can find it. What will happen in the relationship between A and Anna in the near future? She is the third person. Boy. All right. Oh, hold on, Elham. Is this is another relationship outside of you, right, sweetie? Or is this a relationship involving you? Are you in this relationship? Okay, so you're in this relationship and you just want to know what will happen, but there's a third person. Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you. I said you guide my cards and my words for Elham. Elham is here. Ah, okay. He's not with you now. He's with Anna. Okay. Well, you know how I do things. I avoid reading other people because they might not condone that and it can bring bad juju to me. So let me do a love reading around you and maybe we'll y'all get back together. You're wanting to get back together with him, right? Is that what I'm getting? You're wanting to get back with this person? Higher power, source, better law. Trust that you guide my words and my cards for Elham. Elham is seeking love advice surrounding this person and what will happen with them. I want to know what will happen between them. Oh, well, sweetie, I'm sorry. Okay, I just don't read other people's situations. I know some tarot readers do. I just choose not to because I've worked really hard on paying off my karmic debts for the shitty things I've done. And if they don't want me to read their energy, then I'm intruding on them, okay? But I can do a love read for you. Do you want a love read? For you? Hey, Sarah, I have your name on the list, sweetie, okay? Do you want me to do a love reading for you, Elham, instead? After Elham, Sarah, I have one more person and then you, okay? I don't know. Elham might not want to read it now. I don't mind reading your energy, baby, but I just no, I won't be able to tell you, Elham, what will happen with that person and her. I won't be able to tell you that. I can only do a reading surrounding you and your energy, okay? So would you like a reading for you and your energy? I'm sorry, sweetie. If they're not here to give me permission to read them, I choose not to, okay, baby? I hope you appreciate that. Understand that. But I can read for you if you want a reading. Would you still like one, Elham, or should I move to the next person? Okay. Thank you, Elham. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming back to this space and understanding that, okay? I just really believe in karma. And if they don't want me to read their energy, then I've created bad karma for myself, okay? Okay. Okay. What kind of reading? A love reading or a general reading? Athena, I'm going to read you after Elham, okay? All right, Elham, inner power, creator of all. Thank you for Elham. Thank you for this space. I said you guide my cards for Elham. Elham is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. I call upon Elham's spirit team, their higher power, their archangels to come in with words of clarity. Love reading, okay. And guidance surrounding Elham and this person A. Guide my cards and my words for Elham. Elham would just like clarity on the situation with her and A. Elham and A. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Elham. Elham. Okay. All right. And thank you for understanding. All right. You got the 4 visions because you're feeling this gloomy, right? This person that you want to be with is with this other person. But sweetie, you're worthy of everything. This is higher power reminding you that if you're not happy right now, have you forgotten where you left your bliss? Have you forgotten where you left your bliss? Maybe you've been hoping for an emotional lottery win or an earth shaking epiphany to awaken your enthusiasm. The truth is, lasting happiness is made up of small moments. It is just a matter, sorry, keep ups out there. It is just a matter, siete. It is just a matter of opening your eyes to the wonders around you. This is your higher power telling you to look around you right now, Elham, and find all the beauty around you. Because you might be feeling like this over A, right? This is higher power. Your brain is your energy so powerful. So if you're feeling like this is what you're attracting, right? You gotta balance yourself, center yourself, try to get out of your negative headspace. And then look, you got the Ace of Spells too. Someone else that I'm reading had this. Come here, Siete. This is higher power telling you how awesome you are. Look how awesome that dragon is, right? That's what higher power is telling you right now. Like, if this person is with this other person and not with you, you're worthy of everything and more. The dragon's gift to you is the wizard's staff. The power of the staff depends entirely on the person who wields it. A wizard's staff without a wizard is just a stick. Intention is everything in magic, and the staff directs the wizard's will toward the desired outcome. Your dragon has added a bit of dragon fire as an extra energy boost. The rest is up to you. You got to get out of this space. You got to get into a new sense of purpose. Fearless, confidence, burst of energy. Elham, you're worthy of somebody that is going to be with you, right? And love you. All right. And then you have one more. The Seeker of Spells. Look how beautiful she is. The Seeker of Spells. What were you doing? What is that?
Powered.
Oh.
I mean,
It looks frozen.
it's got oranges in it.
Oh,
Sorry.
I love it. Okay. All right. Seeker of Spells. The Seeker of Spells has come to the woods in secret to find a flower that only blooms on this one night. As a witch, she has no fear of the nocturnal forest. Indeed, the danger only makes her quest more thrilling. Her daring has paid off, and she arrives at the precise moment of the blossoms unfurling. That too is thrilling, to run the risk of missing the moment and losing the magic. Like, if this person's with this other person, you're missing those moments that you could be experiencing, right? Playing it safe is for those with no witch blood in their veins. It's telling you to trust your instincts in terms of timing. Break through a stale routine. Spontaneous travel. It's really just calling you, Elham, to step away from A. Like, just let them be. And you're beautiful. You're amazing. You are this powerful dragon with the wizards. Like, I just feel like you don't see like how blessed you are and that you're worthy of everything, right? So this is higher power just reminding you of that, sweetie. Go have fun and date other people and let A do A's thing, and then maybe one day, right? Who knows? Or maybe you'll find the one that would never go to another person because they love you much more than A. I hope. I'm sending you so much love and light, Elham. And I know relationships are hard. I know they are. So you're welcome, sweetie. And thank you for understanding about me not reading other people's energy. There's Kipab. Hey, Kipab. All right, Athena, you're next. And I think you put your... Hey, Sarah, I have you after Athena, okay? Oh, Aisha. Oh, yeah, Aisha, I have you after Phoenix, okay? All right, let's see. Athenia. I think I'm saying it wrong. Sorry. Athenia. Can I get a mini read about my relationship with George? Sophia. Relationship with George. Okay, yeah, sure. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Sophia. Sophia is here seeking a love reading surrounding George. I call upon Sophia's spirit team, Sophia's archangels, her divine, to guide my cards and my words around their love life and George. Any messages to help navigate their love life. When one rises, we all rise. So it is. All right. The Six of Boons. So I don't know if you're in a relationship with this person. This is basically a card of like, let me read it, and however it resonates, it'll resonate, right? So basically, she's lost her way through the forest, right? And she knows that in her panic, she lost her way and that there's this light snow coming. So there's no way to go back. So even though the night's drawing in and not knowing if she'll wake again, she curls up in the cold earth and surrenders to exhaustion and despair. A quiet patter of paws on snow sifts into her dreams, and a soft warmth surrounds her. Seeing her dire need, a colony of rabbits blankets her with love. There will still be trials to overcome when she awakes, but she will make it through the night. There is kindness to be found even in the bleakest situation. The world is full of gentle, furry creatures with big eyes who want to help and comfort you. Be ready to receive unexpected assistance and selfless care. Your situation is about to get softer. So I don't know if this is the other person you're asking about, but it's a card of like a help graciously offered and gratefully accepted, generosity, benevolence. Rabbits have a reputation for shyness, but they will overcome it when necessary. I don't know how that applies, but it's like a card of like, yeah, I don't know. We've had a rough patch. Mm. That's like higher power, yeah. Because you're feeling these. If you're in a rough patch, you're feeling these emotions, right? This is like giving you the literal feeling of like love and comfort and warmth, right? Hey, Delilah. Let me write Delilah's name down real quick. Hey, sweetie. All right. Then you have the Six of Spells. These wizards have like this little dragon. Six of Spells. When so basically there's a new arrival in the forest. It's not easy to hatch a little dragon, but this new little wizard found an egg in an abandoned nest and brought it home to try. Generous doses of worry, magic, and love have yielded a successful hatching. Other wizards and witches have gathered to welcome the little one and congratulate their friend on a job well done. The new foster father's pleasure and pride in his accomplishment are made all the sweeter with the praise from his peers. When people are secure in their own accomplishments, there is no jealousy or ill feeling when another has a glowing success, literally glowing in this case, because the foster father knows this. He can accept congratulations as his due with no false modesty or self depreciation needed. Though you may never hatch a dragon, be proud of your triumphs and drink in the praise. This is a card like of success, justifiable pride and accomplishments, validation by others. I don't know how it relates to, I feel like because you said you're going through a hard patch, what happens in love readings sometimes is that divine will divert us back to how amazing we are. Because when we go through hard times in relationships, sometimes our ego can be like, hey, this you suck, it can be, it can be not very nice. And A lot of times divine will give cards like this where it brings you back to your center to remind you of how beautiful you are, how amazing you are, and that don't ever let a rough patch of a relationship make you question how powerful you are, because that's how powerful you are. Just like that wizard, you're beautiful, you're powerful, and you're doing an amazing job. You really are, and that's what this card is telling you. And then you have the Seven of Visions. Seven of Visions. There it goes. Sometimes it like takes a minute to like zoom in. I mean to look. All right, so your trials in the forest have made you doubt your course, and you're seeking guidance from the ancient gazing bull. At first, you can see only your reflection on the dark surface, but as you breathe upon the water, images begin to appear. The gazing bull is telling you that many futures are possible, but nothing has settled yet. This card is also an admonition against escaping into delusion. Your lack of direction may be the result of preferring fantasy to reality. If seeking divine guidance only makes you more confused, stop asking for now. Badgering the oracle will only muddy the waters. If you ask too many questions, you will get too many answers. It's asking you to reflect on this relationship. It's speaking of delusion versus reality, right? Fantasy versus reality. When you're in a relationship that's in a rough patch, it's a time where we need to reflect, because as this card says, how did it word it? Telling us that many futures are possible. You have the power to create whatever you want out of this life. And if you don't see it happening in this relationship and you're stuck in maybe delusions, or maybe that's what's causing the hard patch. It's a card of reflection about this relationship. I'm sending you so much light. This is a card of confusion, a riddle with no answer. It's saying wait for clarity. The spirit wants you to do some what we call shadow work, right? They want you to journal, to pray, to meditate over this relationship, write down the pros and the cons, all of it, so that you can clarify, have discernment between what's fantasy and what's reality around this relationship, okay? I'm sending you so much love and light. I know relationships are hard, and I know rough patches really are. So, but you're so amazing. So don't let ego play in here. Don't let ego speak negative of you. Send ego to bed. Say, I love you. Go to bed now, ego. Thank you for validating that it makes sense. I appreciate you for being here. I really do. And you got this. You're freaking awesome. You're going to do amazing things. And your life is going to be just as you hope. Beautiful, brilliant, amazing. It will. All right, Sura. I always say it wrong. Sura, thank you, Ascending. I appreciate you. Thank you for reminding them to push that like button and to share and subscribe. You're so sweet. All right, Sura. When will I be in? Oh, that's a pretty deep. When will I be in a relationship? Okay. I don't know if you've been here. You're welcome if you're new. I won't be able to tell you when. I definitely can't do that. And I'm just being honest with you. I can do a love read for you. Would you like me to do a love reading to offer guidance on how to navigate your love life? Okay. All right. Higher power, source, greater fall. Thank you for guiding my cards and my words. I just ask that you Continue to do the same for Sura. As Sura is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding when will they be in a relationship, how to navigate their love life. I call upon their archangels, their spirit team, their divine to come in with messages of clarity, self-love, self-confidence, prosperity, just happy life. Know that they are loved. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Sure. One raspberries with all rice. Okay. This card's been coming out. The energy and the collective. The Four of Challenges. It's a card that speaks of, like, if you've been single, I don't know if you've been single for a while and feeling maybe some negative vibes off of being single, or maybe just some negative thoughts. Well, this is a card that reminds you that you have the power to find your peace. So you can see this fruiting tree, this amazing green, like bountiful tree on this winter all around it. This card shows that there's an opportunity for you to find some peace, even if you still have challenges ahead. Determine what sanctuary would look and feel like, and then insist on availing yourself of it. When you're in the midst of conflict, take a time out. Taking a time out can often lead to greater clarity and a solution to the strife. There is nothing to be gained by pursuing the problem right now. The key words are like gathering your inner resources, replenishing your spiritual strength, sanctuary in times of trouble. It's like attracts like. Our energy will attract, like if we're saying like, oh, I'm gonna be single forever, or oh, I'm gonna, that's going to keep happening because we're speaking it, right? We're putting it in the universe. Hey babe, will you do me a favor and turn off that fan?
Yeah.
Thank you. Look, you got the Nine of Visions. Stop it. I love this card. This is the wishing card. So I don't know if you mean like when will I be in a relationship, literally, but the Nine of Visions is a giving card. Nine of Visions. This is the wishing card, and it signifies that your wish will come true, because that's what divine wants for us. Divine wants us to be happy. As is often the case with forced enchantment, there's a catch. The wish must be true. You must want it, visualize, and believe it's yours. When I first started learning about manifestation, I learned that you have to act like it's already happened. And trust me, my emotions get in the way. This last week was a doozy of emotions. And what I've been trying to manifest, I couldn't see it. But it's like I have to do things to put myself back to where I can see it again. So, Sura, when you think of your partner, your twin flame, your soulmate, whatever you want to call it, when you think of that person, think like they're already here. They're already here. And try to wrap your emotions around that. Frivolous wishes can bring undesired results, and half-hearted wishes are ignored by the magic well. Take your time and decide what you want. Like even write a journal, journal about what does your perfect partner look like. Don't waste your wish. But it is a card about circumstances aligning in your favor, faith, and a positive outcome. Tell your align with your higher self and have faith that it will happen. Wish fulfillment, good fortune. I love this card. And then you have the Nine of Spells, which is speaking to the power you have. Like this is maybe where your headspace is right now, maybe here, but these two are speaking to how powerful you are that you can manifest your own desires. And that's exactly what even the Nine of Spells goes into. This card signifies that you have everything you need to accomplish your intention. You have the skills, the experience, the maturity, and most important of all, the will to make it happen. No one can stand in your way of your success now. Mark your territory. It's time to bring forth your full potential of power. Oh, what a beautiful reading. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. It's really good reading. So don't give up. Don't, if you're having like a negative headspace about it, try to remember these two cards, okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I can hear that echo even louder now, huh, babe? It's driving me crazy. All right. And then Phoenix. Phoenix. I know, maybe turn the fan back on. I should just turn this one off. Let me just turn this one off. There it goes. No, it's still echoing here.
Is it still recording there?
Oh. See, it did this to me last time. It's like I can't make it go all the way down.
It's because it thinks it's in a phone call and doesn't want to delete. Uh-oh. I closed it out. Will you help me find it again? I don't know how to get back to it. Are you still?
Oh, what this? Sorry, guys. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Now I lost my pen too.
Your phone makes no sense.
I know. I guess I have to go back into my email, huh? Or just put it back there where we can't hear it, and I'll do it when I get done. All right. I had Phoenix, Aisha. There we are. Okay, Aisha, because I think Phoenix left. So I have Aisha and then Delilah. Aisha, did you have a specific question? I just took off my other camera because it was echoing so bad. I should have done that earlier. Aisha, if you have a specific question, his energies for me. Okay, if you're new here, welcome. I don't particularly read other people. Like I won't read his energy, because I believe in karma, and if he doesn't want me reading his energy, then I'm bringing bad karma upon myself. But if it's a love read, I can do a love read for you and just see how it resonates. You know what I mean? So it'd be more specifically surrounding your energy and like your love life. You want me to try that? Okay. So it's a love read, right? Surrounding this person. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. It's a love read though, right? Just confirm if it's a love read. I don't know if it's love or like you're just higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you. Thank you for this space and this community. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Aisha, as Aisha's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their love life and guidance surrounding Ahmad. Thank you, Divine. I call upon Aisha's spirit team, their archangels, their divine to come in with words of clarity surrounding this person. Thank you, baby. Surrounding their love life and how how to navigate it. Thank you, divine. One rises, we all rise. Aisha. All right. Oh, your first card is the Seeker of Challenges. Can I ask, is he with somebody else right now? It's it's a card that makes things like a little difficult. So basically, it's an enormous night. He stands immovably on the forest path, The white raven blazoned on his shield and the iron feathers on his back armor declare him to be the seeker of challenges. His helm conceals his face, but the sword in his hand and the readiness of his stance speak menace. His war horse dances with impatience at a safe distance from proposed battle. The seeker of challenges is not going to let you pass. He is spoiling for a fight, determined to find trouble or make it himself. If this card doesn't represent a person, it could indicate a situation has reached an impasse, a breakdown in diplomacy, or a movement towards war. Like the traits around this card are aggressive, forceful, skilled at confrontation, but it could be like the person you're talking about. I know when I did a read earlier for somebody, like they identified with this person as being the person that they're reading, that they want a relationship with. But it could also be a card of like, if it does happen, it's not going to be easy kind of thing, or it might not happen at all. So it's like, I always tell people, however it resonates with you, like when you looked at the card and you heard it, however it resonates is how it's supposed to the message, right? Is the message. Then you have the Green Mother. The Green Mother is the embodiment of feminine power. She represents sexuality, the world of the senses, and unconditional love. She is the essence of fertility. Call upon her when you need an increase in earthly support, a creative push, healing, or comforting care. The Green Mother wants you to remember that what you nourish is what will grow. So pay attention where you put your energy. It's like, won't be able to happen. That's kind of what the Seeker of Challenges is giving me. And then this is calling for, if you feel down about this not happening, call upon Mother Gaia, your source, whatever makes you feel better, right? This is feminine power also. This is like don't let this one person, if it doesn't happen, let you think anything less of yourself, because God loves you so much. Like unconditional love is what this card is about. So even if it doesn't happen with this one, it's going to happen because that's what you want, and God wants what you want as long as it aligns with your higher self, right? And then you have the Child of Spells. The Child of Spells. The dogs are howling.
Yes, they are.
The Child of Spells has marched boldly into the forest to try out his homemade magic staff. He wants to be a wizard, but he isn't very interested in putting in the study time. In his mind, he's ready right now, planting his feet firmly and focusing energy through the staff, as he's seen several wizards do. He attempts to magically transform a rabbit. The rabbit isn't worried at all. If this card doesn't represent a person, it can mean an audacious attempt, a well-meaning mistake, or childlike enthusiasm for a project or plan. It's almost like when I hear that mistake, it's almost like with this combined with the Seeker of Challenges, it's almost like, is this guy really aligned with you? It's like, I don't know. It's just a reading of really like reflecting with these two, reflecting about it. When I tell people, I don't know if you are together or not, or if you want to be, and told him and he isn't showing it. But it's like, when I met my husband, I had no doubt in my mind that he, like, as soon as we left our first date, he was already texting. And the guys before him were not like that, trust me. But I wanted somebody that showed me that kind of love and that I knew immediately loved me. Like they wanted to really get to know me, and that's what you're worthy of. That's what Mother Gaia's card is coming forward. It's like, if it doesn't work with this person, there's somebody out there that's going to love you unconditionally, right? And that's what this card's giving. So I'm sending you so much peace and comfort through this, though, because I know when we have our eyes on a certain person and it doesn't happen, it can kind of bum us out, right? So if it, and I always tell people, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen, you know. It's just if it doesn't, try not to let your headspace go to a bad one, right? Just remember you're worthy of everything and more. So yeah, thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. It will. Things will happen for you. You're worthy of it all. All right, Phoenix and Delilah. Is Phoenix or Delilah here? And with those two, I think I'll call it an end. I've been on for a couple hours now. I was like in such a kind of headspace the last few days, but I'm glad I got on. I'm glad I got on and connected with everybody. And I don't know why sometimes I did have some reads where it was like calm down, like take a break, woo-saw kind of vibe. So I did take a few days to just try to center myself, but it felt like I wasn't centering. Like I was still like in some negative headspace, but I feel really good. I guess Phoenix and Delilah are not here. I'm right. Well, we're going to end it there. They had to leave. Thank you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you all have a good night. Namaste.